So what we're going to be talking about right now are two, I'm going to call it somewhat deep dives into dashboards and listings. And when it comes to the dashboards, what the goal here is to quickly assess your business performance with dynamic dashboards. And so when we say dynamic, what we are implying here is reports aren't static. They aren't updated on a weekly basis or a month. This is live data that's informing not only your maybe higher level management, but also from a very granular level, you can have your transaction coordinator or others see exactly what's going on with their workflow and where the holes are. And that's, again, the second bullet point right there is just immediately take reports and then drill down into some specifics that are going to be actionable. And so with that, I'm going to bring up an example of one of our dashboards. And as Godona mentioned here, the flexibility is very, very broad. So there's a lot of really great items for us to see. However, we're not stuck either in this configuration or in this view with the data that's being reported. Again, it's very, very dynamic and flexible. And what we're looking at is really, at this point, it's a year in review for 2024. And what we'll see here is not only the total transaction size compared to the goal that we set, but I can also see where are my lenders. I can see my highest performing zip codes. Where I like to really look at this is when we get into what was my sales cycle? Where did we go throughout the year? What was not only the number of properties sold, but are we more weighted in buyers? Are we more weighted in sellers? And this informs our marketing dollars for next year, perhaps. This informs how we want to position ourselves in the communities that we serve. You'll also see we've broken out different commission rates, average sales prices, on it goes. But it's also from where we're looking at our lead sources, I can again see where we're getting a return on our investment, or whether it's financial, time, or energy. Is it worth us doing maybe Google ads if they're not nearly performing as strong as an open house would? And so if I wanted to get any more detail on these items, I can just click right here on the open house and I'll see which one of our properties would reflect that information. So again, I can go very, very high level and share this information with my management, or if I'm looking for an opportunity to expand, I'd make a use case right in front of us. But if I notice a problem or an area of some discrepancy or something that just doesn't seem to jive with how we operate, I have that information right in front of me. But is there anything else on here that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I think the main takeaway here is as you're hovering, people can see that these are widgets on this dashboard, and these are flexible dashboards. These widgets, we could just go ahead and add a widget and if we wanted, and create a new widget very quickly and pull in payment information, pull in listing information. Maybe we wanted to add a whole new section on agent activity, and we could create that very dynamically. It's not like you're limited to fixed dashboards that are delivered by a software vendor, and that's a really important piece. And of course, it should go without saying that almost everything that we're showing today is native Monday, set up by simple configuration. We do have some secret sauce that really allows us to shine from a listing perspective and a property management perspective. And we'll get to that shortly. But really, it's the ease of setup is an important component.
Correct. I also like that much of this data can be translated to digital signage. So you might want to have in your brokerage a couple of screens showing what's more exciting than to show who's selling more this month, right? How do you engender excitement and healthy competition by showing how many mortgages have been have written this month, or how many homes have been sold, or how many new listings, or whatever your use case might be, as a way of providing, again, transparency, but also kind of gamifying what your agents' lives are like. This is a great example that can be just living and breathing on a flat screen TV anywhere inside your offices.